Hello all, Greg the Grilling Guy here. Today we're going to talk about making tailgate baked beans. Now I know you've probably seen the recipe that I put out there for my mother's baked beans. This is just a variant on that. The difference being my mother's baked beans, you're cooking a much larger pot of it and you're going to cook it over a long period of time, 3 to 4 hours. So the flavors all kind of mix together. This is going to be a quick and dirty version of that I use when I tailgate with the brats and peppers or maybe burgers. It's still a hit, it's just kind of a faster and dirtier way of doing it. So let's get into this. We're gonna do this with a very simple set of ingredients. We have baked beans, we have pancake syrup, we have some minced onions, we have garlic powder. In the other recipe I use actual garlic, diced garlic. In this case, it's just gonna be a bit of garlic powder because we don't want it to mix. I've got spicy brown mustard to give it a bit more kick, and the brown sugar as well. This is typically something I'll throw together quickly the morning of a tailgate instead of leaving it overnight for everything to mix in. Now, I'll be honest with you, I don't have exact measurements on this because it depends on how many baked beans you're making, how large the container is. So you just have to kind of do it yourself and adjust to taste. I did a longer video on my mother's baked beans that I've linked to here, where I go into the actual measurements for something of that size. You just have to learn to scale it back and build it out to taste. So I'm gonna take the beans. I like to use these pots because they're easy to throw away at the end of the tailgate. I don't need to worry about bringing another tray home. I'm only using about half of this can for this particular recipe because it's a smaller group at this tailgate. We're going to take the pancake syrup, which sounds gross, but it works. Squirt a bit of that in there. Not too much because you want to make sure that you keep some consistency to the beans. A little bit of garlic powder. A little bit of minced onions, a little bit of the spicy brown mustard, and a little bit of brown sugar for sweetness. Mix that all together, and you want to make sure that you bring a spoon to stir this while it's cooking as well. You'll probably need to cook on your gas grill for maybe 30 to 40 minutes while you tailgate. I don't leave it covered while I cook it. I let it off so that it can you can actually see whereabouts you are in the cook. But that's basically all there is to it. As I say, put it on the gas grill over direct or indirect heat. I like to do it on a low direct heat because you want this to boil up in the 30 or 40 minutes while it cooks. But that's all there is to it. This is a really simple recipe, really easy to throw together, but it gives a really great side to your tailgate. So until next time, folks, grill it real good.